What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Kart 63, or if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Ben, in case you didn't know, and how would you know if this is your first time being here? Anyway, on Kart 63, I like to discuss a lot of tips and tricks, basics for karting, some advanced stuff, because I do run open karts, aka UAS, or run what you brung. That's my engine of choice, plus the KT100. But I had somebody ask, no speed secrets. They said, not giving out any secrets, but what do you do in between runs? So between practice and qualifying, between qualifying and the heat, you come off track. What exactly do I do to my tires? What should somebody do to their tires? I thought, well, it's not a real speed secret. I mean, the chemicals you use, reading the track, tire pressure, things like that are more the speed secrets that you don't give up at track. But in essence, I'm going to break it down for you, just real simple. I'm going to get sorted here, and we'll do little clips this time, and then outro, and like we normally do here. All right, see you in a second. Okay, first and foremost, the most important thing, the single most important thing in between runs that you're going to want to do is wash your tires. I don't care if it's, for example, I like to point this out because I don't see enough people doing this. Get yourself a 5-gallon bucket, get yourself a sponge, put the sponge in the bucket, fill the bucket up with water, put the cap on the bucket, take that with you to the track. You don't have to worry about finding water at whatever track. I don't care if it's straight water. I don't care if it's water, then my choice. Yes, I do have more of this, but Track Tack Blue Tire Wash, amazing product. And all of this is used to get the dirt out of the pores of the tire. They are porous. The more your tire heats up, the more the pores expand, the more dirt they take in. You want to get that junk out of there. So you're gonna come off track. You can put it up in your kart stand. You can take the wheels off if you want. You can leave them on the cart. I often do that. Maybe it's a little lazy, but I try not to get as much. I try not to get water in the bearings and stuff like that. Be very careful. We'll wash the tires on the carts just fine. I wash them all down. I take a rag of some sort. I don't care if it's a t-shirt, if it's a white rag, a red rag, a blah blah blah. Get them nice and dry. Or in a perfect scenario, you're gonna wash with water. Then you're gonna come in with your Track Tack Blue Tire Wash, spray that on, rub it in, then wipe them off with a rag. Get them super clean and let them dry. Okay, and now we will step into what I do secondly. Okay, now we are on to step number 2. After you've let your tires completely dry, and I mean dry, make sure there's no wet spots on them. You tend to, like your wash tire or whatever, if you're just using water, you kind of wipe them off, but maybe some moisture is left on there. Check the bottom side of the tire, rotate the tire around if you didn't take them off the chassis, and check, just make sure. Prep and water, chemicals, I don't think they blend all too well. And, it seems like interference for getting the prep inside the tire. So, the gentleman said, no speed secrets. I've only been out once this year, and I'll tell you exactly what I did. Get my selection here. I did 2 wipes of SAA Grape. It was a very cool night. It was the end of April, a very cool night. I did 2 wipes of this. Now, you can run this alone on those cold nights, and it will act as a PRW of sorts, a pre-race wipe. But what I followed up with, after those 2 coats, I wipe 1 coat on, and this is my method. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. All right, this is my delivery system for any kind of prep. Get yourself one of those wax applicators. Throw it in a sandwich container. And pour your prep on there. Seal it up. It's a perfect delivery system. This is great. So I did 2 of those wipes. I let them completely dry. SAA is a fairly dry, or a fairly quickly drying type of prep. And then I hit it with 2 coats of SQS. This is a very aggressive cold weather prep, and it brought my tires in even quicker. So again, there's no real speed secrets. I think that more speed secrets would be chassis setup, your staggers, what tire pressure you're running, yes, for what your pre-race prep was, what you were wiping tires before that day would be more of a speed secret than what I actually do, in between. And I'm a fairly open book. If you come around and ask me what I did to my tires, I may give you a general idea where my Duro's sitting at. I may give you a general idea of, what preps I'm using. Hey, you're going to want something that's going to, fire off in cold weather. You're going to want something, just for bite or something to drop around. I'm pretty good about it. I don't want to give you everything because I give up my advantage, and I think anybody would agree with that. But very simple. Step one, wash your tires. Get the crap off them. Dirt is your enemy for tires. You want to get that out of the pores. You want to get it off of the surface. Dry your tires thoroughly. Get them nice and pretty. I had a tire up here. I don't have it now. I was going to show you. And then choose your prop, whatever it be. It may be just a pre-race wipe. It's possible. Maybe your tires are almost there. You just need to fire them off again. That's completely possible. Or in this case, I did 2 wipes of grape, then 2 wipes SQS to really bring them in quickly, and they ended up being pretty good for my first run. Chassis setup was a little off first time out on chassis, but I digress. All right, guys, I hope this video was good for you. And oh yeah, if you didn't mind, if all this stuff was useful to you, if you like the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you hit a like on the video, possibly subscribe to the channel. That would be great. So, guess that's all for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right, guys. Did I mention it's summer? If you're wondering about the cutoff T-shirt, summer finally hit New York. All right, I'm done rambling. All right, guys. See you in the next video.